Hello all and welcome to this week's episode of the Fintech Fix, your weekly news roundup where I cover everything fintech this week. Now, first up is the incredibly strange and actually quite awful news that people have been sending horrible abusive messages over payment transaction notifications. Yes, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia has actually been tracking these abusive messages for over 3 months and found that nearly 8,000 abusive messages have been sent while also sending a small value transaction. And I don't know if it's just because I didn't grow up with digital technologies as seamless as this, but this is so sad. And I feel that a lot of millennials may have been targeted and apparently even domestic abuse victims too. So what's really interesting, however, is the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, or CBA, is actually taking a tough stance. And in their words, they're saying that the message is simple. We can see you and we won't tolerate the use of digital banking platforms to facilitate abuse. And I think that's an incredible move because a lot of people don't know where to draw the line, and it's good to see that the banks are using fintech to proactively ban people who are using this horrible, horrible way of abusing people. Now, next up is the nicer story that DBS Hong Kong has released a free little tool called Face Your Future that will actually enable you to track how much you should be saving for your retirement. And I've got to say, in a horrendously brutal way, I learned that I should be saving £4,000 a month, which is not great news for me. However, if I look as good as that tool thinks I'm going to look, that's actually my face superimposed on that silver fox, then things might not be so bad. I like this story because it's a sign of fintech for good. It's free to use. Go check it out and see how much you should be saving for your retirement too. Our third story of the day is the news that Lemonade is filing for an IPO aboard the New York Stock Exchange. Now, what has kept this insurtech afloat in the past has been its very cool usage of AI and its strong following of under 35s, most of whom, apparently, this is their first foray into the really exciting world of insurance. Now, I'm really excited to see where this goes because Lemonade, I believe they're looking for $100 million from this IPO. And where is that going to take this insurtech company in the future? The fact that you can get a claim filed within just a couple of seconds using AI technology to really verify and prevent fraud means that so many more people are going to have access to protection for their belongings. And this is especially good for renters and homeowners under the age of 35 who seem to be really interested in Lemonade. So check back in this space on another episode of the Fintech Fix to see where this goes in the future. Last up, congrats to InvoCap for being accredited on Sybil's, and I'll catch you next week on the Fintech Fix. Ciao!